Brain Boost presents 9 behaviors a person with self-respect will never tolerate. Dealing with disrespectful and rude people can be one of the most frustrating experiences in life. But if you want to be a self-respecting person, you can't just sit back and take it. You have to stand up for yourself. This could involve dealing with an annoying coworker, a friend who doesn't know when to back off, or a family member who thinks they can walk all over you. These behaviors are unacceptable and should not be tolerated. We all want to be respected for who we are and what we believe in, and a big part of this is knowing and respecting our own boundaries. So let's discuss 9 behaviors that a self-respecting person will never tolerate. Number 1. Criticism without constructive feedback. Criticism with constructive feedback can be beneficial since it gives a chance to learn and grow better. It helps you understand where you may be going wrong, and you can make improvements. However, criticism without constructive feedback is not helpful. It's just a way to make someone feel bad about themselves, and it will only make them doubt their abilities. A person who respects themselves rejects this type of criticism because they know it won't help them improve. Number 2. Unjustified anger. Unjustified anger usually comes from irrational assumptions, distorted perceptions, and false beliefs. It is often a sign of frustration or insecurity and can create a negative and hostile atmosphere. A self-respecting person won't tolerate such behavior because they believe their worth and value should not be diminished by someone else's anger. They see themselves as deserving of respect and won't let anyone treat them badly or disrespectfully. Additionally, they understand that safeguarding their self-worth is a way of showing the other person that their behavior is unacceptable. Number 3. False accusations. A person with self-respect knows their own worth and value. They understand that false accusations are a form of disrespect and injustice. Therefore, they won't accept being treated as if they are guilty of something they did not do. When faced with false accusations, they defend themselves and refuse to tolerate such behavior. They firmly stick to the fact that the accusations are untrue and won't allow anyone to intimidate them. Instead, they respond with strength and dignity and without giving up their integrity. Number 4. Exploitation. Exploitation refers to the act of taking advantage of someone or something for one's own gain. It usually involves exploiting people's weaknesses, such as their lack of knowledge or resources, in order to gain a benefit. It's often linked with the oppression of marginalized groups and can involve the use of physical, mental, or emotional force to gain power or resources. A self-respecting person knows that regardless of the circumstances, you have the right to stand up for yourself and protect your own interests. Number 5. Lying. Telling lies, whether big ones or simply withholding the truth, can have an adverse effect on both the person who lies and the one being lied to. People often lie because they're scared of consequences or rejection. They may lie to avoid punishment or to make themselves look better in front of others. Unfortunately, lying can lead to more serious consequences than the truth would have. It can break relationships and trust, and if the lie is serious enough, it can even lead to legal problems. A person with self-respect won't tolerate lying because they have a strong sense of morality, and they hold honesty and trustworthiness in high regard. Number 6. Double standards. A double standard occurs when there is an unfair difference in the way two similar things are treated. It can create an environment of inequality and often diminishes people's self-worth. Moreover, double standards can promote discriminatory attitudes, behaviors, and actions. A self-respecting person will never tolerate double standards because they know it's unfair to hold others to a standard that they themselves don't follow. Number 7. Controlling behavior. Controlling behavior often involves attempts to manipulate or restrict someone's behavior, decisions, or choices. This can be done through criticism, threats, intimidation, or by giving ultimatums. It's a way of dealing with others that seeks to maintain power and control over a situation. A self-respecting person will never tolerate such behavior. They know they can make their own choices and decisions, and understand that no one else has the right to dictate to them how to live their life. Number 8. Unreasonable demands. Unreasonable demands are requests that are excessive, impractical, or unfair. They may involve asking someone to do something beyond their capabilities, or something that goes against what they believe in or their personal boundaries. They can also ask someone to do something that hurts them, or puts them in an uncomfortable or compromising situation. A self-respecting person will not tolerate such demands. They know that their time and resources are valuable and should be respected. Number 9. Unwarranted prying or snooping. People might engage in unwarranted prying for many reasons, such as being too curious or believing they have the right to know certain things. Regardless of the motive, this behavior is too much and crosses boundaries. It shows that they don't respect the other person and their right to privacy and autonomy. A person with self-respect knows that it's important to have boundaries and know where to draw the line when it comes to sharing personal information with others. You don't have to disclose everything about yourself to everyone, and you definitely don't have to answer intrusive questions from individuals who have no business asking them in the first place. In conclusion, self-respect is a key part of a fulfilling and balanced life. The behaviors and attitudes we choose to accept or tolerate directly impact our well-being and overall sense of self-worth. A self-respecting individual knows their worth and will never tolerate any behavior that compromises their values or undermines their dignity. They are confident and secure in their convictions and will not accept anything less than respect in their relationships with others. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Thanks for watching.